Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're in a little live stream here, and I thought for today it would be fun to just look into the different elements of the zodiac. We're not going to have time to go through all of the individual signs, but we're going to be looking at the fire signs, earth signs, air signs, water signs, and just looking at what aspect of 2024 is going to be the most powerful for you. And we're going to start with the water signs. I'm feeling water. We have somebody in the chat for TikTok over here. And so if you want to throw out what element you're interested in, I was feeling water, but let me know what you're feeling and perhaps what your sun sign is if you'd like. And we can go with that as well. Clear. Just, throw it in there. And I can start with that. If nobody is going to throw out an element, then we'll start with we have air here. All right, clear. So we're going to be working with the air signs to start this out here. We're going to be looking into 2024. What area of life is going to be the most lit, we'll say, for 2024? Where are we going to be experiencing the most changes for my air signs going into 2024? We're going to get a couple cards out here and see what we have. Ooh, okay. So my air signs, you guys got the Tower. And so what this feels like to me is just all around change and really some really unexpected and dynamic changes that my air signs are going to be experiencing as we are moving into 2024. So, but this Tower card specifically, I really love because you can see the energy of creation here. All right, things are being destroyed, but that destruction truly breeds creation. And so I feel like there's going to be, and we know as we're moving into 2024, that we are working with a brand new timeline here, right? Our old life is completely fading away. The more you are releasing, the more that things are shifting for you, the more powerfully you are shifting into a different timeline. All right. And so it makes sense that there's this energy here where things are being removed. So let's get some more energy besides the Tower for my air signs for 2024. All right, we have the Queen of Swords. So this is your card, right? Being air signs. And sometimes facts and figures leave me when I start doing these readings. And so when we're talking about air signs, we are, of course, talking about Gemini. We're talking about Aquarius. You guys know, it's like for some reason, all the signs might not pop into my head right now. But if you're an air sign, you know who you are. Libra. And so this is very much a shift in your perspective, a shift in, I'm feeling like the things that you allow and the things that you don't. And I do want to say we are doing a challenge right now. I just started a subscription. So we're going to be building a tribe over here on TikTok. We already have a beautiful tribe on YouTube. Hello, Tommy, over on YouTube. And I am going to be doing some special things for my YouTube followers as well as we move into 2024. We're going to be I got some things in the works, but I do have that for TikTok now. So go ahead. If anybody wants to be the first one to join the tribe officially, let me know. I see we have a Cancer on here. So we'll do water signs next. But there's this energy of really being strong in yourself, feeling strong in your mind. And my air signs, you are very cerebral. You are all about that mind, right? That is the quality of air. So really mastering that aspect of your life experience, that aspect of who you are and the way that you use your words, the way that you use your mind, the way that you use your energy to create and manifest. And it's funny because the way that I'm feeling this Tower for you guys right now, it doesn't feel like spirit coming in and removing things for you. It feels like you removing the things that need to be removed and really like burning down the elements of your life that aren't working, like you really taking charge in a sense when it comes to this. So this to me feels more like divine inspiration than it does like sometimes what we traditionally think of as the Tower. It's not so much divine intervention, but it's divine inspiration. All right. And if you've been feeling very chaotic in your minds, and I know, for example, my Gemini is being ruled by Mercury, really get that aspect of things sometimes. And I feel like what I'm feeling right now for you guys too is this Mercury retrograde that we're currently having is really doing a lot to clear out the clutter in your mental space and to really help you to streamline those mental processes and see where it is that you are still getting stuck in your head and your mind is working against you in certain senses. So you can begin this process of having your mind work for you, right? Our mind is not meant to be our master. We are meant to be the master of our mind. But there's a lot of peace that comes from really cutting out the bullshit, from really cutting out everything that doesn't serve. This is the people, this is the places, this is the relationships, like really getting a clear view of that, getting a clear view of what you want, getting a clear view of what you don't want, of what you want your reality to be. And really, like, I feel like taking life by the balls is honestly the energy that I want to put forth for my air signs. And we have the wheel coming out as well. So this is also a lot of beautiful destined and fated changes. But like all the positive changes that are going to be happening, like I said, they're self-initiated for the most part. And they're because you've done the work. They're because you're ready. You're ready. It's like a brand new chapter that is beginning for my air signs. So I love that for you guys. Let's see if there's any other cards that want to come out for my air signs regarding areas of life in 2024. Really learning how to set some good boundaries with yourself, with others. And I'm feeling some monetary blessings coming in, some abundance coming in. The wheel card, I'm feeling pentacles there. We have the magician. Yeah, you guys are really working on your ability to be magic manifestors, like really stepping into that manifesting capability. And it's just like taking control. Like the best way to summarize this is like really taking control of your own lives, of your own destiny. Manifest destiny are the words, or is the phrase that's popping into my mind right now. So I love that for my air signs. Clear. All right. I feel like for my water signs, I want to grab another deck. So we're going to do the tarot for empaths, Reiki, and energy healers. I always like to say the decks that I'm using, the Light Seers Tarot. That's what I was using for the air signs. Hello to everyone hopping on over here on TikTok. Hello to everybody on YouTube. I love you all so much. We did a great live stream last night. Clear. All right, we're checking in with my still on the air, with my water signs for 2024. Hello, Solomon, brother. So great to see you. Solomon has a great channel. People should definitely check him out. Water signs, 2024. What area of life is going to shift the most dramatically, be the most impacted as my water signs move into 2024? And so, of course, this is Cancer. This is Scorpio. This is Pisces here. 2024, what area of life for my water signs? All right. Ooh, we have Judgment coming out. All right. Interesting. And that would be Libra energy here. So some people may also have some placements in Libra, touching in with that air energy again, right? This is earned rewards. All right. Tell me a little more. So this is like karmic energy coming back around. You know, so if you were putting good karma out there in the world, then receiving that back. We have the 8 of coins. All right. So we have pentacles coming out. So we have some changes in the material world, perhaps some shifts and changes in finances for my water signs. And I really feel like in 2024, many of my water signs are going to be perfecting some sort of craft. There's going to be some sort of skill that you are cultivating, something that you're learning. This energy, see how they're like passing the torch here? And so this is earning your place, earning it's like, this says rewards here, but it's like the rewards for your hard work, the rewards for your ability to stick with something, your ability to take a risk. And this came out in quite a few readings that we've done, this, the importance of taking risks, for betting on ourselves, right? Understanding that we are our best bet. And so there's this beautiful energy here of this is like promotions. This is if you've been working with a mentor or studying with a mentor or a teacher, this is quite literally that energy of like passing the torch, where like they now see you as somebody who they can collaborate with, somebody who is, it's like you were on the level of the student, and now it's like you are, like you're working together, you're working in tandem. So that's really beautiful energy here. Whatever it is that you are undertaking, if you're thinking of going back to school, if you're thinking about learning something new as well, this isn't just cultivating energies from the past and things that you've been working on. This is like perhaps a new project that you want to get into. The energy is really, really ripe for that. And Spirit is saying the energy that you put in is the energy that will be returned. All right. And so if you really invest in this, if you really invest in yourself, then you will receive the fruits of that. All right. But you want to put all your energy forth. You want to put all your effort forth into this. Like if you half-ass it, you're going to get half the results. It's that kind of an energy. But if you really throw yourself into whatever you're doing, you will, like, the energy is there for you to be very successful here. All right. If somebody's been waiting for quite some time for a promotion or for somebody to recognize their worth, I feel that energy coming through as well, which you're finally going to get the recognition that you deserve, the recognition, once again, that you have earned. And everyone, don't forget to go ahead and like the live stream. All right. I love you. I appreciate you so much. You guys are beautiful. And we are still working towards getting our first subscriber for the channel as well. Once we do that over on TikTok, we are going to be doing regularly scheduled live streams. All right. We have the Page of Swords coming out as our third card here for my water signs. All right. This is strategic solutioning, but this is like, notice that we have the left and the right brain here. Notice that, hello, beautiful Annika over on YouTube. Hello, all of my beauties who are joining here on TikTok. I love you and appreciate you so much. And this, of course, the creative brain always stands out to me because it's so beautiful and colorful and lit up. And I think that there's a reason for that, right? Because you guys are really going to be tapping into your creative side, coming up with solutions to whatever problems you may be facing. We've got that Libra energy coming through here, and the Page of Swords being air is once again like an air quality. So I am feeling that energy of relationships as well, coming up for strategies and relationships, different ways of doing things, different ways. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, Nisha, for liking the live stream. Different way, and everybody else who has, you guys are beautiful. Yeah, different ways of approaching relationships. This is business relationships just as much as it is personal relationships, being that we're really seeing that energy, that business energy, and that energy of sort of the material world, career, creative projects taking off for you guys. And it's like coming up with solutions to problems or issues that have eluded you for quite some time. And it's like, because you're able to look at it from a beginner's mindset, there's this energy of like going back to the beginning. All right, whatever that means to you, that energy of going back to the beginning. For some of you guys, this is literally like healing childhood wounds, working with and healing your inner child and reactivating the child within. This is beautiful, beautiful stuff. Some of you working with children. Some of my water signs may be working with children in 2024. All right, and on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. So this is also like making big decisions and choices. And so if there has been a decision or a choice in front of you and you haven't really known how to proceed, you didn't really know what you wanted, it's like that's going to become more clear. And you're going to move out of this energy. If you've been in kind of like a stalemate type of energy, you're going to be moving out of that energy. All right, so what are we doing next? Are we doing fire or earth next? clear. We have two different options here, fire or earth. Somebody let me know in one of the chats which you would prefer. Hello, Holly. Oh, we have a Canadian Libra over here on YouTube. I love you and appreciate you so much. All right, Ollie says fire, clear. All right, what deck do we want to use for our fire signs? All right, interesting. So we have the, what is this? The Osho Zen Tarot wanting to come out for the fire signs. Clear. What area of life is going to be popping off for my fire signs in 2024? Where are we going to be seeing the most change, the most transformation? Two of Swords, that means you're at a crossroads. There's a choice or a decision that needs to be made. Oh, love my Virgos. Love my Virgos. We're going to be doing Earth after the fire. Earth's going to be bringing us home here. So using your intuition to guide your choice is a lot of times what the Two of Swords can represent for us, right? We notice on the traditional card, the Two of Swords, the woman in the card is blindfolded, right? So she can't use her outer senses. She has to rely on her inner sense. So what I'm picking up for you right now, Dan, is that there's some situation in your life where you've been trying to reason, right? Being a Virgo, you've been trying to reason almost like pros, cons, like think about it logically, but you're not, like the energy is inconclusive there because you're not supposed to use your logical mind to make this decision. You're supposed to use your intuition and you're supposed to go with your gut. And so that's what that card is signifying for you, is that need to go with your gut, to go within to find the answer, because you're not going to get it from anybody else. You're not going to get it from an outside source, and you're not going to be able to analyze your way to the correct way to proceed. All right, clear. Fire signs, let's go. 2024. What is happening with my fire signs in 2024? Biggest area of life that is changing for my fire signs is love and romance. This is also, once again, big decisions. This card does represent Gemini energy as well. So there could be just any type of choice that needs to be made. But with the Lovers card, we're definitely feeling love and relationships being in the forefront. That's what's shifting the most for my fire signs. And with this, notice how there's this gigantic heart in this card, you guys. All right, so there's a lot of energy with the heart chakra in 2024. It's like I feel your heart chakra opening and expanding. I feel my fire signs being able to hold more love, right? To express love more boldly, right? And to really just approach life from a more loving standpoint. And I feel like a return of optimism for anyone, especially when it comes to like romantic relationships, anyone who's kind of given up on that area of their lives. I feel this as like a really positive movement forward and kind of like overcoming any past hurt and really stepping into a brand new season for love and relationships. Let's get a couple more cards here for my fire signs. Hello, Cookies Mama. Hello, Galactic Elf. Hello, Jenny. Hello, Ashley. Hello, all of my beauties. Yes, absolutely, Dan. If your instinct is to trust it, trust it. Sometimes the most powerful experiences and the most genius ideas and solutions and decisions don't make any sense, right? All right. Tell us some more about relationships and this energy for my fire signs. We have completion here. All right. So my fire signs, you guys are completing major cycles in relationships in 2024. And actually, this feels like, so for some of you, you just did this. This is what 2023 was about. It was about wrapping up these old cycles in relationships so that you can move into a more beneficial, more symbiotic type of relationship so that you can have a healthier and happier relationship. All right, so there's whatever these old patterns and habits were in relationships that were holding you back from really, and for some of you guys, I feel like this was like, it really was the healing of past betrayal and past heartbreak that had you in a place where you were afraid to open your heart again. All right. Or attracting the same kind of people over and over again, even though it's like, and I think for some of my fire signs, it's like you might have been getting frustrated this year because you're like, I've done so much work. I've done so much healing, right? I'm learning how to set boundaries, how to not settle for less than I deserve. Why is it that I'm still attracting the same kind of people? Or why is it that I still haven't found the kind of partner that I know that I deserve now? And it's because there was like the final wrapping up of that cycle. All right. Kind of like the final tests, if you will, or it's like those final layers of healing were happening, but sometimes it takes a while for that to ripple out. Right. And so you are either you have just completed this, or 2024 for some of you is going to be the year where you do complete this. All right. What else? Anything else here? Yeah, that Gemini energy with the Lovers right now coming through strong too. So this could be a message also for some of my Geminis, or somebody here could have been dealing with a Gemini or have very strong Gemini or third house in their charts. All right, so we have flowering and projections here. Interesting. And so this is a reminder. This is, so the flowering feels very similar to the Empress here. I honestly need to study the Osho Zen deck a little more so that I know what the cards are supposed to be, right? But it feels very Empress. I'm getting that Empress vibe. And we have this card of the projections here. And so this is like, this was the lesson with a lot of this, is like what we see and experience on the outside is mirroring back the inner condition. Right. And so it's like, if you were completing these cycles of painful relationships, it was the inner pain that was still being reflected outwards. Right. It's like for some of you guys, one of the things that you might have been working on and realizing, and what you may still be coming to understand a little bit as we move through 2024, is also the way that you perhaps projected your own perspectives, feelings, and emotions onto other people. And for some of you guys, it's like learning how to, instead of just assuming you know what the other person feels, or assuming that they would probably feel the same way that you feel about something, but never having the conversation. It's like you're learning how to have the conversation. Ooh, and that's where the Gemini energy comes in, the communication. All right. It's learning how to have that communication, that two-way street, where you don't just say, well, I would feel this way if this were happening to me, so this must be how this person feels. Or if I did that, I would do it because of this, so this is probably why this person did that. It's like making those assumptions. And it's also just projecting any of those insecurities, any of those energies outward. But now it's like you're learning how to use projection in your favor. And so it's like, if I expect the best, perhaps I'll get the best returned to me. Right? Perhaps it's like going in, instead of expecting the worst, learning how to expect the best, and learning how to really project your own energy in a way that you are, for those of you who've been chasing after things, it's really learning how to attract much more than to chase. I'm feeling that energy as well. Anything else we need to know about projections? Control. Yeah. So it's learning how to, and this card has an Aries energy or an Aries vibe to it. I believe this is the Emperor. I believe control is the Emperor card, representative of. But it's like learning how to let go of the need to control in order to feel safe. It's like some people, it's like, I feel like some of my fire signs, it's like you haven't wanted to open up your heart because you're not, it's like almost like, I feel like some of you've been afraid to really tap into any emotion at all, because if you do, you're afraid it's going to be a cascade of emotions coming out. All right. It's like opening up the floodgates. And so the only way to keep control is to not allow yourself to feel too much emotion, and to not, it's like there's a certain level of like, it's like you fell in love once and you lost control and you don't want to do that again. Okay. Or in any types of relationships, it's like you're learning how to let go of the control. But at the same time, it's like you're stepping into your own sovereignty. So for some of you, I feel like you perhaps were in a place, perhaps you had some strong water in your chart somewhere where you tended to take on the energies of other people. And it's like you lost yourself in the other people. And so now it's like you're learning how to not do that either, and how to really stand in your own sovereignty and really cultivate your own energetic sovereignty. And some of you guys, if you've been single for a long time, it's because you were in this process of learning how to cultivate your energetic sovereignty. All right. And then we have the traveling card. So there could be some travel for my fire signs as well. And yes, a deeper level of energetic maturity that opens you up to a lot more possibility. And some of you guys, the changes could be going the opposite way. It's like you could have been embroiled in a relationship. It was one of these closing out cycles for you. And you may just need a breath of fresh air in 2024. Some of you guys may actually go the opposite way and be single and just really enjoy getting acquainted with your own energy again. Clear. All right. We only have a few minutes left here on this particular live stream. So I'm going to go for my earth signs. And for my earth signs, we're going to be utilizing the traditional Rider-Waite tarot here. We're going old school for my earth signs today. So this is Taurus, this is Virgo, this is Capricorn. Clear. Yeah, absolutely. And Annika, even if you are a Scorpio, there's definitely, I mean, we all have the different elements within our chart. And so there's going to be aspects that could resonate for anyone, for any of the different signs, right? All right, earth signs, what aspect of 2024 is going to be the most lit for my earth signs? What is shifting and changing the most? Where are we going to see the effects of this brand new timeline in full swing? All right, so we have the Six of Swords. So my earth signs, this is very much a mental process, the mental area of our lives as well. Really moving. So the Six of Swords is very much about moving out of troubled waters. There's a healing energy here. It's like if you've been just really overworked, overstressed, really just in that energy, it's like the earth signs are getting a break here. All right, we're finding some sort of release from anxiety, from stress. Some stressful situation perhaps is ending. Got the Two of Cups wanting to pop out there. So there could be love for my earth signs as well. If you've been struggling in relationship or partnership, there could be a breath of fresh air coming from that as well, or any area where my earth signs have been struggling. I feel it's really finally getting a chance to move past that. We have the Hierophant coming out, which is Taurus energy here. So this could be especially relevant for my Tauruses. I'm a Taurus as well, so really appreciating that. But one thing that this card also represents to me is it represents a spiritual upgrade or a spiritual lesson that we've learned and mastered. Let's get some more energy on the Hierophant. 5, the Hierophant is the 5 card. This is a number of change, right? 3 of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like there's like not only are my Tauruses and my Virgos and Capricorns, right? All of my earth signs here moving into a calmer mental space, moving out of adversity. Really, I'm feeling a Ten of Wands energy here too, of like putting the burdens down, but especially the mental burdens. All right, there's this energy of great accomplishment as well, and really celebrating. So for some of my Tauruses, I feel, and I keep saying Taurus because I'm looking at the Hierophant card. Some of my earth signs, right? I feel an energy similar to, I think it was my water signs too, which accomplishing things. You may be earning certificates or titles. You may be earning some type of recognition. Something that you've worked really hard for that's worth celebrating here. Reunions as well, especially any of my earth signs who've been feeling isolated, who've been feeling lonely. I feel like a coming together of people, like your tribe is coming together. We've got the Swords, and then we've also got the Cups. Now we have the King of Cups coming out. So there's a lot of water energy here. So this is emotion. This is emotional fulfillment. A less stress and greater emotional fulfillment in whatever way that's going to resonate resonate for my earth signs here. Some of you, there may be marriage for some people as well, or a deeper level of commitment to something in your life, deeper level of commitment to your spiritual path, deeper level of commitment in a relationship, deeper level of commitment when it comes to a job, when it comes to your life path. There's like a really like a hunkering down, but in a good sense. And we've been talking about this for a while, this energy of like knowing what's important to us, right? And really committing to that on a deeper level. So it's like moving away from what's not serving, moving out of these challenging, difficult situations. Yes, Cookies Mama, she's got you there with the fire signs. Thank you for that. Someone was asking about what the fire signs are. Moving out of that, really deepening our commitment to what matters and what's important to us, and getting a far deeper sense of emotional contentment and fulfillment, and really bringing in the soul tribe, bringing in those supportive connections, and having some fun. I feel like there is an energy, and we got Virgo coming out now with the Hermit. There's an energy of having a little bit more fun, a little bit more lightheartedness coming in for my earth signs. But there's still, with the Hermit here, there are revelations. So we can expect some revelations this year as well, some deep soul healing and a deeper level of illumination. But it's like, I feel once again, and I think this is going to be true for everybody, the illuminating of the heart chakra, the illuminating of the heart energy. Okay. Yeah. And with the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, changes in the material world. So a lot of changes all around for my earth signs here. All right. We got the mental space improving. We've got the emotional fulfillment. We've got changes in the material realm as well. Perhaps shifts in finances. And it's all because of the inner work that's being done. And let me see here. Sorry. Which are the fire signs? All right. So the fire signs were Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So if you are a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or if you have those strong placements in your chart, then what we were talking about here, clear, with the relationship energy is going to be a big energy for you in 2024. So I love this. This is good stuff for everybody. And remember, like we said, we all have all the signs in our charts. Every sign rules a house in our charts. All right. And we have many, many different placements. If anyone's interested in getting their natal chart read, go ahead and reach out to me. My information is in the description box on YouTube, and it's linked in my profile on TikTok. And I do natal chart readings, all the different things, so many different things. You can find it all on my website. There's a lot of depth. Like when we look at our astrology, our sun sign is just one piece of that. And that's the sign that most people know about their charts. But the sun, the moon, and the rising sign are the three major building blocks of our personality and our makeup. But every single planet is in a different sign. And like we said, there is a house cusp. There's a house that rules every sign in your chart. And most people, unless you have an intercepted chart or sign rather in your chart, or a pair of intercepted signs, you have one of these signs ruling some area of your life. So you can find something. There's a little something here for everyone, basically. Clear. All right, you guys, I'm glad that we got to do this spur of the moment live stream here. We haven't we haven't added to the subscription yet. We haven't started that yet, but that's okay. It's all going to happen in time. I wanted to get that out there and get that option on TikTok going for people to join with the subscribers, so that we can start that community. It's going to happen when it happens. I am not the least bit worried about it. Hold on, I got to turn that off. There we go. Pulling it back up. Had an alarm going off there. Yeah, it all happens in perfect time. YouTube, we're going to be doing something a little bit different because YouTube takes way too much of the everything. So we're going to start our own private thing. But yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'm glad that you enjoyed this live stream, that you joined on either platform. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Clear on TikTok for right now. I want to welcome Jenny. And I saw that you did follow the channel now. So I appreciate you, beautiful. I'm so glad that you were here. Beautiful Leo. I love my Leos. My best friend's Leo. My sister's Leo. Love that energy. You guys are all about the heart. You are so charismatic. You are so big and bold and beautiful. All right. I love you guys so much. You are so beautiful. We're going to sign off on TikTok here. Thank you so much. If you want to if you're on TikTok right now and you want to see the rest of this reading, say you missed your sign or your element, go ahead and check it out on YouTube, because the live streams do save on YouTube. You can find that linked in my bio as well. And you can, or if you want to rewatch, it's all going to be there for you on YouTube. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye, Dan. It was great to have you on here as well. Dan, Jenny, we have somebody else who just hopped on here. And so hello to you as well. And I'll see you guys soon. All right. And now we are just on YouTube with all of my beautiful YouTube people. We're going to get a final message from my YouTube people. Going to get a final message from the Moonology Oracle. See what the Moonology Oracle has to say as we are moving into 2024. Clear. Final message for my tribe on YouTube and anybody else who might have switched over to check out the replay from TikTok. Yeah, I wish YouTube was more, made it easier for people to grow and made it easier for people to actually be successful on here, because I love you guys so much, but I have to start branching out my focus a little bit. I'm always going to continue live streaming on here and posting for you guys. Like, you are my heart. But yeah, we're going to be doing the dual live stream thing just because we're all being called to try new things, to step outside of our comfort zones. You know what I mean? YouTube, you guys, this is my comfort zone right here. But I love you and appreciate you so much. And I get so charged up every time I get to connect with you all. So let's get a final closing card here. You and your loved ones are safe. All right, Cancer, full moon. And we just had the full moon in Cancer. Oh, this is the new moon in Cancer. We just had the full moon in Cancer. So there's a deeper level of security available in 2024. And so this is like for people who have felt unstable, for people who have worried about their family, providing for their family, for people who have just been concerned in general with all of the craziness going on the planet, right? Just worried about the ones that you love. This is just a message coming through for you that everything is okay. Everything's going to be okay. You are safe. You are protected. Just continue walking your divine path and have faith in your dreams. Don't give up on your dreams. This is the time to kick it into high gear, not the time to start doubting ourselves and questioning ourselves. And you are good enough. All right, Virgo, full moon. Have faith in your dreams. Know that you are good enough. Know that you can do it. Know that you have everything that you need already within you. I love that. I love that as a final message for us. So anybody who's been questioning themselves, who's been questioning their capabilities, their abilities to succeed, just know that if you've been thinking of giving up on something, but it's really, you're really passionate about it, it really lights you up, Spirit saying, don't do it. Don't allow yourself to give up. All right. Nothing is yet set in stone, immutable moon. All right. So this, like what I'm feeling with this is like, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. All right. So you may have written something off. Hello, Ollie, by the way. You may have written something off that said, it's not going to happen for me. It's a done deal. Whatever, you know, however, whatever the case may be, Spirit saying, no, maybe not so. All right. So just remember that, know that. Don't give up on yourself. Don't sell yourself short, and don't give up on your dreams. Just because something has not manifested yet in the way that you would like it to, or the way you intended, or the way you need it to, or dream of it manifesting, does not mean that it's not happening. For some of us, these manifestations come in slower than others. Remember, we have to be prepared for what we're asking for, and we have to be a vibrational match. And if you've been going through a dark night of the soul recently, it's because you were purging that energy to become more of a vibrational match. All right. And I've been feeling this energy myself, this energy of questioning myself, questioning like what I'm doing in some regards. You know what I mean? But like, I know what lights me up. I know what feels right to me. And I'm just going to keep on going, you know, and that's what each and every single one of us needs to do. If something clearly isn't working and it's not resonating with us anymore and it's not lighting us up, that's a different story. All right. Then it's time to try something different. All right. So it's like, don't give up on your dreams, but find a different approach if the approach you're taking isn't working. And at the core of everything, it's that worthiness. If there's anything that we need to work on, that we need to shift, it's just coming into more alignment with the fact that we are worthy. We are worthy of our dreams. We are worthy of our desires. We are worthy of happiness. All right. I love you guys so much. You are all so incredible. Hello, Evolved. Welcome. You are all so absolutely wonderful. You are all so powerful. All right. Let's keep moving forward. Let's keep doing the damn thing. Clear. I will talk to you all very soon. I love you so much. I'm gonna send a little heart here in the chat. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Talk soon.